Oh my goodness, how exciting is this? Our first big project. We are going to be making some really cool pop art Andy Warhol inspired images. And this first one is going to be all about you. So we're going to want to get kind of like a selfie type picture, also known as a headshot. So we want it to be focused on your face. Your shoulders can be in there too, but we really don't want much else. Believe me, you don't want much else in the photo. Because with this first one, you know, we're going to be practicing and we're going to be getting to know the program, and building that skill is going to take enough effort. The last thing that we want is this like overly complex and busy photograph that makes it harder on you. So for the first photo, we're going to be doing more than one, so don't worry. You'll have, if you've got a really cool photo that you're hoping to use for this project, you can. It's just going to be later after we've built the skills needed and we've got that foundation first. So your first photo, either take one with your computer, your Chromebook, take one with a phone, email it to yourself, but we need a selfie type photo of you, a headshot, okay? The more simple the background, the better too. Just once again, yeah, we want it really kind of as easy and streamlined and simple as we possibly can have it be. So let's see what we're gonna do with that. Now, each day, the instructions, there's only gonna be like a small amount of instructions, just because, you know, for some students, maybe you've worked in a program like Pixlr E before, and you've got some of those skill sets, but for some students, this might be their first time ever doing a graphic art project. And I don't want to move too fast, especially since it's our first project of the semester, and have people stressing out. So, just as a heads up, there's only going to be a couple steps each day, at least to get started here. So as a reminder, in our slides, you can always click on the link to find the step-by-step directions and to grab any other links that are inside of this. But basically, we're going to be using a program called Pixlr E. Okay, so you can click on that through here or through here. Or you could type in Pixlr E, but you're going to notice that it's going to require you to sign up or log in. So we need to do that first. It's so important to be signed in whenever you're creating, because if you're not signed in, it's not going to save your work. Trust me, when you get your work going, the last thing you want is to come back the next day and your work's gone. We don't want that. So sign in, log in, click that button. You want to just sign in with Google, so go ahead and click that and choose your RVA school account. It's going to give you that nice premium account, so we're going to be able to do extra cool things in here. So how do we get the photo in here? Well, there's like a dozen ways. There's a lot. You can just go, if your photo is already on the device that you are on, you can go to Open Photos and find it that way. The easiest way, I think, however, is to have your photo copied onto your clipboard. So whether you emailed yourself the photo and you copied it from there, or maybe you have the photo in like Google Photos and you know you can copy it from there maybe, or maybe it's somewhere that you can't copy it. It's not letting you like right click and copy. You could just screenshot it, right? We learned how to do that. So screenshot it and save the screenshot to your clipboard. Either way, once it's copied, once you've got that photo copied, all you have to do is paste it in here. So the shortcut for pasting, you would think is Control P, right? Because that would make sense. But that's already taken by print. So to do the shortcut for pasting, it's actually Control V, like Velcro. That's how I remember. It's like sticking it on there, Velcroing it. So watch what happens when I do that. Control V, boom. There's my picture, and it's got this like all set up and ready to go. So that's your homework. That's what you need to do for today. You might also want to practice with saving it. Now, we haven't done any work to it yet, have we? So you don't really have to save it, but I say it's usually a good practice just to save it. So File, and go to Save. And I'll go to save as. High quality is good. We want high quality. And just say, you know, where you want it to be saved. Oh, you guys can't even see this on the screen, but it's like prompting me to say like where I want it saved, what I want to name it. So create an art folder, save it in there. That way you've got it as a backup. Once again, today it's not really that important because it's just an empty image, or like, you know, we haven't done anything to it. We haven't started creating artwork with this photo yet, so it's not like vital, but good to get in the practice of it. So go ahead and give that a try. Another thing that I wanted to mention too is that, you know, your art journal, we want to make sure that we are, here's this one, nope, this one here. We want to make sure that we're going into the slide for project number 1, entry 1, graphic art. And we want to make sure we're starting to fill out that time for today. And of course, if you're working on any of this outside of class, like you're taking pictures or you're going through your photos and trying to find one that you like, make sure you're documenting that time too. Also, you probably realized in here that there's also a video. It's a 5-minute video to watch about what is pop art. So make sure to also click on that and watch that as well. That'll get you caught up for today. So for tomorrow, have your art journal filled out. Watch that pop art thing. Have your photo ready to go in Pixlr E. And don't forget, when it comes to this, we want more simple, the better, right? So kind of face only. You'll notice though, like my face is not looking directly at the camera, is it? It's kind of tilted to the side. That's okay. That's fine. You can be wearing a hat. I am. If you want sunglasses on in your picture, that's fine too. So just as a heads up, like any of those kind of accessories, totally fine. We just don't want like multiple people or full body, and or you're holding your pets and there's just a whole bunch of stuff. Simple is better. All right. Have that ready to go for next class, and I will see you then.